Hello and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. This reading is all about your spirit baby. So who they are, what they're like. If more than one comes through, we will look at more than one and their message for you today. I'm very, very excited about this reading. I think it's going to be super cute. So that's why I made a little love setup here. So we'll just get started because I like to get straight to the point. So for pile one, you have this. You're going to take a moment, tap into your intuition. Feel free to pause the video at any time if you'd like to help you pick. So for pile one, this is your object, little sweetheart bear. For pile two, you have a birdie. Okay, silly looking birdie. And then for pile three, you have this skunk figure. So when you're ready, simply click on the time box and the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading, and I'll see you there. Welcome, pile one. If you picked the sweetheart bear, then you are in the right place. Let's find out all about your spirit baby. So right away, you have some really trippy cards for your baby. I'm getting the energy of a very deep and intense person. So they might even have like Scorpio vibes or Scorpio in their chart, or just like very Aquarius as well on the other end. Just very, very deep, very thoughtful. I'm getting like they always look like they're like somewhere else. Like there's someone who's very, very in their mind, and when you look at them, they might have like a pensive stare or something like that, which just makes you think like, wow, this baby or this child of yours is just so deep. There's a lot going on in their mind. So right away for their archetypes, you have the Bardo, okay, which is a space in between time and death. Like I said, a very trippy card to pull for your baby, and like a big eye. Okay, and then you have the Medallion, which is kind of a similar, I don't know, like these cards are very similar vibe. Maybe you can see it. And the Empty Room. Okay, so with the Empty Room, oh yes, I am getting masculine energy. I don't know if I've said that yet. I'm getting masculine energy from this child who is around you right now. Of course, yeah, that's just a prediction, but so for the Empty Room, I'm getting that he's a very imaginative being, okay? He's going to be someone that is extremely creative, that can come up with like new perspectives, new ways of thinking about things. Like I said, with this kind of like deep, spacey energy to them, the Empty Room is all about the space element, which again, so is the Bardo. And space is infinite possibilities. Space is like infinite nothingness, but it's also everything. And so I'm getting like I said, this is a very creative individual. If you teach this little child, again, I am seeing a little boy, but of course it could be, you know, gender is hard to define right away sometimes. So what I'm seeing is if you teach this child manifestation, if you teach them law of assumption, law of attraction, and those kinds of things about the universe, they will be an amazing manifester. They really have the ability to project into time and space. They have the ability to shift timelines and things like that very easily. So if you do start this child thinking about this stuff really young, have it as like base beliefs for them, they're going to be really skilled at it, okay? Because they just have the kind of mind for it. And with the Medallion, I'm getting that this is going to be someone who is always reaching for like the highest ideal, okay? They might have a lot of standards that they apply themselves to, or they might even put like pressure on themselves to kind of be the best. He's definitely someone who's going to want to be like at the top, okay? A competitive energy, but like, you know, maybe the smartest or the most successful as he ages, okay? And I'm getting like he sees a lot. He's a very observant being. You might even be like surprised at times how much he remembers about you or how much he listens to you, even when you think he's like somewhere else or lost in thought. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles over here, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So what I'm getting is he will not be very communicative. Okay, he will not be someone who can necessarily put into words all that he's thinking all the time. He might even be like slow to have his first word, slow to talk and things like that. It's almost like there's so much going on within him and within his soul. Like this is you're going to have a very spiritual person as a child. This is what I'm seeing. There's so much going on with that inside him. He may not always be able to communicate it effectively, but he's going to be very dedicated, okay? Very committed to his goals. Like I said, someone who likes to really exceed at things, someone who likes to grow, very grounded in their pursuit of things. So I feel like you're going to do a really good job raising this child, like right away. I personally have a belief that we pick our parents and we pick the life that we're born into because it gives us certain things. So I do feel like this baby is picking you for a reason. Like you're spiritual. Obviously, if you're watching tarot readings, you're at least a little spiritual, right? And you can kind of show them the way a bit. But yeah, this is a very dedicated person, very committed to material and physical world success. I'm also getting like a calm energy. They may not be someone who like runs around a lot and stuff like that. They're more thoughtful. And then with the Ace of Cups, I do get that they're going to be very charming, okay? They're going to be someone that is like, yeah, just people want to be around. They may even be like one of those kids that starts dating like super young. They have like a cute little grade 5 boyfriend, girlfriend or something like that. Boyfriend, I don't know. But, yeah, I do see like the Ace of Cups is very romantic energy, right? I do see them being like, emotional, okay? Like I said, there's a lot of depth to this person, a lot of watery energy coming through as well as air, okay? And yeah, I'm getting at times like, he may kind of like force his way through situations, like force his way through being tired or, you know, force himself to work harder than he needs to with this Ace of Swords in reverse. Because sometimes this can relate to like raw strength and pushing when we should be relaxing. So I do see him being like the type of person where he might try to just do things even when he's at his limit. Very, very committed individual. Okay, and I'm getting like he easily expresses love. So he may not be particularly communicative with his thoughts and ideas and inspiration. However, he'll very easily and readily express his love to you. This is a child who's always going to be like saying sweet things to you and just making you feel like a loved parent. Okay, so for their message from you, we have the Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation, and the Tag Spirit, take the lead. So what I'm seeing for your message from your spirit baby is you have a lot of time, okay? There's no rush to have this child. If you feel rushed, like, don't worry, you have time, okay? So make sure that your foundation is really solid first so that it's easy for you to enjoy looking after and raising this child. They want to see you as like the leader of your own life. They don't want you to have to sacrifice them or give up the things that you care about and you're dedicated to raise them. They want to see you in your power. So they're hoping, or they're saying, to just make sure things are solid and stable and you feel good about where you are. Really work on that right now. If there's anywhere in your life where you're not taking the lead, they want to see you step up. Okay, you're going to be a huge inspiration to this little child. So that's pretty cool. And then I have here I was going to do, if I'm getting boy energy, some of these cards, and girl energy, some of these cards. So I'm definitely getting boy energy for you, pile 1. So we'll see if there's anything else that wants to come through about your little baby. Honestly, like, this is very old soul vibes. Like I was saying, pensive, thoughtful, deep. You might even find him like a surprisingly wise little child. Okay, so let's see what comes through about your spirit baby. I do see blue or green eyes as well. Of course, take it how that resonates with your ethnicity. Maybe hazel. Just like very interesting eyes. So we have divine grace. We have divine grace and Mithra, as well as Archangel Michael, truth over everything. So I'm getting like, this is going to be a very, like, I'm already saying spiritual a few times, but this is going to be like a very moral person. Okay, your child. They're going to have really good morals. They're going to be an honest person. Archangel Michael is the cosmic protector of truth, of really anyone who calls on him. So I do see him kind of being like a very strong energy. You have like two kind of weapon symbolisms coming on. So I feel like willing to fight, but only for the right things, only for things that feel like divinely right to them. Okay. They care a lot about others, about the people in their life. Like they're going to be someone with a lot of love to give, a very protective energy. You may even notice them like as just a little baby, a little toddler, a little child, already starting to do things to protect you, already surprising you with their truth and honesty. And with the divine grace, I get that this person is going to be someone who really believes in like spirit, believes in blessings from the universe, and they're going to have kind of a very smooth life. So that's a beautiful thing. And you can help facilitate this by really ensuring that solid foundation for them to kind of come into. Okay. Yeah. And I do get like, yeah, this is going to be someone who really shines. They might be a bit like hidden in their early life. That's when you look after them and protect them. But overall, they're going to be really shiny, charismatic. Someone who kind of like stands out to others as a really dope person. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing for you, pile 1. Let me know how you felt about this reading if you want to. Otherwise, I'll see you in around. Like, comment, subscribe. Help out my algorithm rating if you want to. Yeah, and I'll see you around. Welcome, pile 2. Let's find out all about your spirit baby and what their message is for you today. So if you picked this bird, then this is your pile. And right away, I am definitely getting baby girl energy from this reading. Of course, take it how it resonates. But I am getting a little baby girl child around you. Okay? And she is very talkative. Right away, every card that I pulled like flew out of the deck. Like, she has a lot to say, I'm getting, and this is going to be the type of child that is always like talking your ear off, always wanting to chat with you, just very very conversational, very outgoing, loves to tell you about her day, and just like, I'm getting like a really cute energy too. Okay, so with the nectar and the gem to start off as her archetypes, I'm getting that she's going to be someone who's really focused on her enjoyment of life. She's going to be really focused on joy, and she's going to love to share it with people, okay? So you might see her like lost in the beauty of a flower, or, you know, in a sunset or something like that. Like those type of people that really take in a lot of enjoyment from their environment, from food, from music. Like, I'm getting a very excitable little girl who's just always like, oh, I like that, or something, over the things that happen. A very happy girl. with the gem too, I'm getting like you're gonna feel like there is something really special about this child. And I know that that's probably how most parents feel about all their children, really. But I am getting like with this gem energy, like she's a rare being. She's a rare type of energy. She's really like uplifting to everyone she comes across. If you know about Aztec astrology, she may be like, what is it? There's like a yellow sun. I forget what it's called, but it draws people in. It just makes them happy being around. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like she's gonna always be like drawing you into things to appreciate, drawing you into beautiful things and happy things. Very excitable energy. And then we have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So again, like very chatty. I'm getting like very high energy, okay? Maybe a little bit chaotic at times. She may be someone who kind of like runs around or spins in circles a lot. We have lots and lots of passion here. If she has a goal as she gets older, if she has a goal, she's gonna have no problem just like running straight for it, okay? She's not someone that's really held back a lot, which is good. That's probably due to your amazing parenting, I'm just gonna assume. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm getting like she's gonna feel very comfortable in life, okay? She's gonna be the type of person where lots of friends, you know, lots of relatives that love her, lots of opportunities as she gets older. There may just be like, I don't know, all her kind of physical needs being just met very readily. Like I am getting that she's gonna be, she might be very successful later in life as well. Very, very passionate though, very excited. I just keep hearing that, very excited. And I can feel the excitement right now. Very outgoing. She might be the kind of kid who, you know how there are just some like little toddlers and stuff when you go to the grocery store or something, they just come up to you and start talking. Like a lot of children are shy or they're talking to their parents, and then every once in a while there's just a random kid who like wants to have a chat. This is her energy. Like she's not going to be particularly scared of people, of strangers, of making friends with anyone. She's going to draw a lot of beautiful things to you as well. Like she has very, very magnetic vibes, which is beautiful. I mean, what else would you want a little girl to have, right? I am getting like brown eyes or green eyes. It's not exact though, of course. Really rambunctious, okay? It just keeps pulling me back to her like excitement. So for her message for you, you have the Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured, and the Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So what I'm getting for her message to you is that if you're worried about having a kid, if you're worried about like if you're going to be a good parent, you're going to be a completely different person when you have her, okay? You are going to have a rebirth or some sort of big change in your life that makes it very easy for you to be a good parent, okay? So trust that. Like she really appreciates your willingness to change and the steadiness with which you move through the world, okay? And like if there's things you're working on right now, like she's saying, just take your time. Things are going to work out. Go slow, be steady, take your time building. There's no rush, okay? Beings in the spirit world, like they can really see the big picture. They can see how things are going to work out. Like you're on the right path, okay? Your baby wants you to know like you're going the right direction. You're changing and growing at the right rate, okay? Things are going to go well. This is a very positive person. I can feel that for sure. So these are my male energy cards, and then these are my female energy cards, depending on what I was picking up from your baby. So like I said, the dominant energy here is feminine, so we're going to pull from the feminine energy deck. Well, technically this is elements, but it's pink. So it's going to be feminine today. And see, I am thinking of making a female version to go with this, but that'll take some time. So, let's see. Any more information? Oh, yes. That's way too many cards. See, any more information from or about your baby? Your little girl. She's going to be very cute. This is going to be a cute child. So we have alchemy and magic and change and wind. Okay, so again, I'm getting a reiteration. Sorry, that word was harder than I thought it would be. A reiteration of the message that I said earlier with change and wind. Okay, you're going to undergo some sort of changes in life that are going to make it very easy for you to welcome this child, okay? Any fears or reservations or resistance you have is essentially going to very naturally blow away with the wind. And with the alchemy and magic, I am seeing like this child is going to be very magical feeling for you. Okay, they might come at exactly the right time. They might be a force that really brings in change into your life. They might be someone who helps you to really become your true self, to really live in your purpose as children do, right? Alchemy is all about changing a substance into another substance, right? It was originally to change coal into gold or whatever substances into gold, right? So again, like I'm getting so much symbolism of things changing for the better around the time of having this child, with the coming through of this child. Like she really is going to feel like a magical force in your life. You're going to be very grateful for her, but you don't have to like run to it. Okay, it's going to happen in divine time. It's going to happen in a way that feels magical, that feels aligned to you, that feels beautiful. And I do feel like she's going to kind of bring you into really loving the magic of life. So that's cool. Sounds like a really good baby. So good luck with that. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know how you felt about the video. And otherwise, I will see you in the next reading. Welcome, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the skunk, I almost said spirit animal, the skunk guy, you're in the right place. Let's look into your spirit baby, who they are and what their message for you is. So right away from your pile, I am getting feminine energy, though yours is the pile where I most feel like it could go really either way for feminine or masculine. However, feminine is kind of taking over here. So for their archetypes, you have the sword and the queen. So I'm getting that your spirit baby is going to be a very strong-willed individual. Okay? They're going to have a dominant personality type for sure. At times, they may be a little bit blunt or a little bit even kind of demanding, especially when they're in their baby energy. Bossy, you know, those kind of like bossy little girls that are very self-assured, and they kind of just rule whatever realm they're in. That is very much your little girl, your baby. I do see them being someone who just comes into this world with a strong sense of self, a very strong root chakra. They're not going to be afraid to speak the truth, even if it hurts, or say what's on their mind, or say what they feel. At times, they may be even a little bit cutting. Like, you might not expect them to say what they say, but they're very sure of themselves. So, they're just going to go for it. I'm getting, like, they're a natural leader. They may be someone who people just genuinely follow, or you may even see, like, when they're little, like little kids just kind of follow them. This is kind of reminding me of one of my nieces. Like, she is 7 years old, and there's like a part in school where they all have to line up, and she will literally police the other kids into lining up correctly. And there's this one kid who always kind of like I don't know, is like not fully focused or all over the place. So she stands beside that little boy because to specifically get him into place. Like she takes on this leadership role, this authority role over all of the kids just so naturally. And that's kind of what I'm seeing for the energy of your little girl. She's going to be a very strong person, and people are going to naturally follow her. Her friends are naturally going to look to her to kind of lead or to come up with the ideas for what to do. With the queen, we also have a very receptive energy. So I'm getting that she's very open to who you are. You're going to find that she is someone that you find it really easy to talk to. Okay, especially as she gets older, you're going to have a really good connection with this child. For the rest of the cards, we have the Hermit in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and Judgment. So 7-7 may be symbolism for you or synchronicity for you. If you see 7-7 around, consider that like your spirit baby winking at you or sending you a message. Okay? Because Hermit is 7 as well. So is Hermit 7? No. Hermit's 9. Why did I think it was 7? I don't know. Let's move on. Hermit is 9. So yeah, 7-7 is synchronicity for you. With the Hermit and the Fool in reverse, I'm getting like she may be someone who, you know, like other people will kind of congregate around her more than she will be magnetized to other people. She's definitely someone who is comfortable alone. Might be someone who kind of isolates, or just really I'm getting the energy of they just go their own way. They just follow what they want to do, and people can come along for the ride or not. She doesn't really care. Like, she's very straightforward. This is almost giving me only child energy, but I'm not entirely sure. Obviously, that'll be up to you in the end. Yeah, and with the Fool in reverse, I'm getting like she doesn't like to make moves that aren't well thought out. Especially as she gets older. She doesn't like to take like big jumps or big leaps of faith. She likes to go with what she knows, what she's a master of. You know, you may even find a little bit of anxiety in her as she grows up because she just wants to stick with the things where she's already on top. Okay, she's going to be used to being that leader, that, you know it all, maybe a little bit energy. So when she doesn't know, she won't be as comfortable with it, if that's making sense to you. With the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups, I do see her kind of having like many interests, many hobbies, maybe easily distracted going from one thing to the other. I've been talking about human design in my readings a lot more. I'm not sure why, but I am feeling like manifesting generator vibes from her, like multi-passionate, multi-hobbies. She likes to have a bunch of different things going on. She'll definitely be very interested in like Disney movies, princesses. I know a lot of little girls are, but I'm feeling that for sure. And with the Judgment card, like I'm getting like she is, again, going back to the sword energy, like she has very good discernment. And when she lays down her judgment or when she says what she thinks, it's very clear, very direct. She's a resilient personality, okay? And she may be a bit crafty, too. She may know how to kind of, like, get what she wants from people, or get what she wants from you or the other parent that you're with. She's just a little bit crafty there, maybe a little bit sneaky. Definitely easily distracted. Okay, she's really focused on her own goals and the things she wants to do more than like talking or chatting or other people, if that makes sense. She may be blonde. I'm either getting blonde or black hair, like nothing in between, either really light or really dark. So that'll of course depend on your genetics a little bit here. I am getting a taller girl. There's lots of cards that are indicating tallness to me, but that's not necessarily important. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for her. This is your message from her for you right now. So you have Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. I'm getting that she's kind of telling you that uncertainty is important right now. Okay, that you don't have all the answers. Maybe this is a trait that she's going to carry on from you, is a need to kind of know everything or have everything figured out. And what she's trying to show you now is that life is a mystery. You're never going to have it all figured out. If you're trying to make sure everything is perfect before you have your baby, don't worry about that. Okay? Let some uncertainty come in. Like, yeah. There were some piles I did get, like, have a solid foundation, take your time, slow down. I'm not getting that with you. I'm getting it just whenever feels right, go for it, okay? Try not to worry about those other things as much, because you'll be able to build that foundation as you go. This child may actually inspire you or help you into your purpose, into being who you're meant to be, and things will kind of fall into place around that. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting, she's just kind of saying, like, trust the mystery a little bit here. Trust the uncertainty. Go with the flow, okay? Try not to figure everything out. Again, I'm kind of repeating myself. So, I have these cards. I have these two decks. This is for the feminine energy babies, and this is for the masculine energy babies. So, you have a feminine energy baby, so we're going to see what's going on with her, any more information about your spirit baby or that wants to come through for you at this time. Ooh, my ring's falling out. Any messages? Power and volcanoes. Yeah, she's gonna shake your world up. Okay? She really is. She's going to have a big impact on your life. So a lot of the things that aren't figured out now are going to be figured out later. Okay? They're going to make sense later. She's going to come in and really shake up your life. And this is a powerful individual. You know, I am kind of getting this feeling like protect that part of her. Okay? Protect her power. Protect her dominant energy. Protect her bossiness, because a lot of little girls who come into the world with this energy are consistently rejected for it, put down because of it, you know, kind of like talked about in a negative way, and they start to reject this part of themselves. This is power energy, okay? This is the child who is going to turn into a very powerful, a very self-assured adult. If you can just support them in being who they are and who they're meant to be. You know what I'm saying? She has a lot of strength, okay? And I'm getting like she's going to teach you a lot as well if you can learn from her, right? Let's see what else comes through. Ah, this one just wanted to come up. Growth and plants. So I'm getting like your relationship with her is going to be especially growing for both of you. You're like going to grow together, okay? You're going to become who you're meant to be as she becomes who she's meant to be. You're kind of going to bounce off each other. You also have 919 here, so that could be confirmation for some of you. I do get, while she has a lot of power to her, she's going to be a very grounded person. Like I said, very strong sense of judgment, very strong sense of self. It may be hard to kind of move her to do what you want to do. Like if she doesn't want to do something, she may be one of those people where it's hard to get them over to your on your side, a little bit stubborn. But like I said, these are really good traits to have, right? Oh, and we have another 9 here. So 9s and 7s are definitely synchronicities for you of this reading. Synchronicities confirmation. And that's all I'm seeing for you, pile 3. So let me know how you felt about this reading. If you want to like, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. And thank you for being with me today. I was so excited to do this reading, so I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next video.